Pachi.
Hello everyone, today we have an amazing way of making chicken. And I think I have a video about this, but I'm not so sure. It might be an old one, and I wanted to show you a new one because we have a new recipe. Every single whole chicken that I make is in this recipe. I actually cut a little bit of the throat to use it in the bottom of the pan. And here I have my chicken that we're going to use. What we're going to do is we're going to use our pesto seasoning with some lemon peel because we want it to be like lemon pesto. I mean, use some salt like that so that I don't touch it inside. It's a teaspoon of salt per chicken, more or less. And 3/4 or 1, depending on how much pepper you want per chicken. And here comes the secret. So we are going to detach the skin of the chicken from the breast all the way up to the front, because this front of the breast also needs some care and needs to have a little less direct heat. So here we go. We went all the way to the front. Kind of tore, but we'll fix it. Then we're going to go into the legs and the thighs. We want everything to be super tasty, and it will be. As you go through the thighs, you're going to see that there is a little bit of a tender skin that holds it together, and you cut it. It's basically this. And now we are ready to season our chicken, and then you can freeze it. Just buy fresh chicken before so that you don't freeze, defrost, and refreeze, because that makes your chicken like the ice breaks into the skin of the chicken when it defrosts, and it won't have the same quality as if you only freeze it once and then you defrost it carefully without breaking the ice inside. And how do you do it? Leave it in the fridge for 1 or 2 days, or the other thing is just put it in cold water and wait until it's totally defrosted. Okay, so here we go. And this is our seasoning. What we're going to do now is we are going to mix it and place it into the chicken. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to mix this. And now we're going to put it in this pastry bag, which is a little big, but it doesn't matter, so that we can take it all the way to the end. And what we do is we fold the pastry bag all the way to about as much as you have, so that you don't have everything sticking to the side. Here's one, and here's the second part. Let's get anything else that's stuck there into our pastry bag. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go all the way through here, then all the way through there, then into the legs on both sides, and into the leg on both sides. We have a little left over, it's for the outside. So here we just pat it on our chicken all over so that we have a beautifully tasting chicken. And that's it. Now we're going to add the rest that we have to the top, and we are going to place a toothpick right there so that we can stick that and then tie it so it goes. Actually, we're not going to tie it. We're going to put it standing up in the baking pan. This is the best way to make a not using rotisserie chicken. I promise it's amazing. So we're gonna add that little piece to the bottom because it flavors our food, and the liquid that we're gonna have in the bottom. And what we're gonna do now is we are going to open up our chicken from the bottom and place it right here. That's it. And let's put our legs to the front so that it stands. Just like this. It's going to be beautiful. We're going to put that toothpick there at the end. Now we're going to use everything we have left over of that delicious flavor. To season it inside and out. And that's that. We want to season everything, the front especially, but also the back and the legs, because that's also gonna let off some stock or some sauce, and we want it all to be flavorful and delicious. And if you have some leftover, like onion or anything else that you have some leftover, but we used all of ours today, you can just put it there and you are done. Let's add something to our wings. You can actually turn your wings around if you want to have it like that. Not necessary. Be saying like, hello. Here we have it. Our beautiful chicken ready to go into the oven. And my oven is very quick, so it's going to take an hour to cook. If you do it in an air fryer, it's going to do that too, maybe 50 minutes, depending on the size of your chicken. But this one looks pretty big, so it'll probably take an hour, maybe an hour and 10 minutes. And that's it. It's beautiful. Let me wash my hands and put it in the oven. It is absolutely beautiful. I'm going to add some water to the bottom so that we can get some of those juices later detached, because they're going to brown. So let me get this is actually, let me see how much fills the bottom of the pan, just slightly. There. All you need to do is fill the bottom of the pan so that when it evaporates, it still has a good flavor and it's not burnt. So maybe 1/4 of an inch around, and we are ready to put this in the oven. Let's go. And you can actually like freeze them like this, or, and I don't mean standing up, I mean just freeze them and put them in a big bag. If you don't have a vacuum sealer, which is many people don't, the secret is get them into a big zipper bag. It can be a non-disposable one. Then put a straw and pull out most of the air that you can, and then make sure it's tightly sealed. That way it'll be perfect. 3 months, 4 months, perfect. So let's go into the oven. qué lindo. Con ese vamos a hacer la salsa. Eso. Espérate que ahorita vamos a rasparla de abajo también.